On today's show, we're looking back at CES and making sure you've got all the best in coverage from this year's show in Vegas. It's time for Unboxed Daily. Welcome to Unboxed Daily. I'm your host, Jason. It is lovely to see you. And guys, let me tell you, I just got back in from Vegas and boy, are my arms... That's a terrible joke. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Unboxed Daily. I'm your host, Jason. And yes, last week was the big consumer electronics show in Vegas, and we were able to see all sorts of great stuff. We're going to be bringing you great videos throughout this week, but we want to bring you some awesome roundups from your favorite product reviewers and unboxers too. If you have any questions or thoughts, leave me a comment or tweet at us at GetUnboxed. Now, one of the big things at CES this year was the Razer booth. Now, you probably know Razer for their gaming and gaming accessories products, and until recently, you may not have known that they were also a mobile phone company. Well, this year, they released what I hope will hit the market soon. It's their Project Linda, and it's an ability for your phone and your laptop to essentially become one piece of hardware. If you missed out on this beautiful piece of technology, Danny Winget in his Roundup of CES has a great showcase of it that you're going to want to check out.
Now, you guys know that I'm a Razer phone user, so I was excited to see this. It's basically a prototype Blade Stealth shell, which uses Razer's phone to power this thing. And the speakers are so good on the Razer phone, they decided to use the phone's audio, which I can't hate on. It docks into this cutout with an awesome mechanical USB-C connection, and the next thing you know, you have a full-on Android laptop experience. There is a built-in battery to charge the Razer phone over 3 times, USB-C port on both sides, one for peripherals and the other side for power pass-through. And of course, that full RGB keyboard is here to give it that Razer touch.
Not great name notwithstanding, Project Linda's a great idea. Combining your phone and your laptop into one piece of hardware, it's actually pretty ingenious. I hope it hits the market soon. Personally, I'd switch over to Razer just to try it out. If you were at CES like me using your iPhone 10 to get video and photos of all the awesome stuff that was there, you may have also noticed that CES was a great place to pick up some awesome accessories for your iPhone 10. Crystal Laura, in her CES Roundup, did a beautiful job of putting together some phenomenal accessories that'll take your iPhone 10 to an 11.
What we do is if we need that extra push over the cliff, you know what we do?
Put it up to 11.
11, exactly. One louder.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top number and make that a little louder?
These go to 11.
That's right. I went there.
DJI with this new Osmo Mobile 2 is like the perfect accessory for your iPhone 10 if you're into video, because video on the iPhone 10 is great. We even have 240 frames per second at 1080p slow-mo, so you get those super smooth shots. I just got the Osmo Mobile first generation one for Christmas, and it's like the perfect gimbal for your smartphone. So when I saw this new version, I just had to check it out. And it's cheaper and lighter. The controls are really similar to the first one. It kind of just feels like they just figured everything out and just perfected it in this new version.
In addition to the Osmo 2 gimbal, Crystal covers a number of different accessories, and if you're an iPhone 10 fan, you're going to want to check them all out. But if you want to know more about the gimbal specifically, we actually also did an interview with DJI. Head on over to Unboxed to watch that and learn more about this phenomenal little piece of hardware for your mobile phone. Another video you should check out, the one from Tech Me Out. That's right, she was on the ground at CES too, and she has a roundup of phenomenal tech that is available for market right now. Of particular note that's worth checking out, the NVIDIA GeForce Cloud Gaming that she examines. That's right, any computer connected to the cloud can be gaming in minutes.
So this is going to pretty much transform any Mac or PC into a high-performance gaming rig thanks to NVIDIA's cloud-based services. So you can enjoy high resolutions and smooth frame rates on computers that aren't typically able to handle it. Plus, on top of that, you can now play PC games on your Mac without the need of Boot Camp or Parallels, making things even more seamless for you. So with GeForce Now, you're going to take advantage of the latest NVIDIA GeForce GTX GPI, which is going to let you stream games with settings and frame rates that exceed what is possible on a majority of PC laptops.
Also worth checking out in that video, the Nano Leaf wall panels. They're always a great addition to any good-looking studio, and now they come with touch-sensitive panels, so you can do some extra stuff there too that's, I think, pretty neat. So when I go to these kinds of conferences or events, I just show up as myself. I'm interviewing people, I'm hanging out with friends. It's a lovely time. But if you're Thunder E from Bored at Work, you want to take it to the next level. You want to bring a character to help mix things up a little bit. Well, He brought the Colonel. No, not the KFC Colonel. Another kind of Colonel to CES. I gotta tell you, it seems like he had a heck of a lot of fun.
Excuse me. Excuse.
There he is.
Yes, excuse me, I'm seeing my brother here.
Oh.
Crystal.
Sir?
Aha! Again!
Forget about me.
Oh!
Just push me to the side.
Look, please. Let me just. This is one of my very favorite people on YouTube. I watch her videos day and night. She does some really good stuff, though.
No, you don't.
Actually, I watch her video once a week.
Having seen this character in person, the only thing I can tell you is that when he walks by, you snap to salute. Finally today, as part of our coverage of CES, I want to bring you this little 90 seconds that I think you're going to enjoy. You see, one of the themes I noticed when walking the floors at CES this year was that everything old is new again. It's a lot of retro technology that's coming back, a lot of nostalgia that seems to keep capturing everybody's imagination. So here's a quick little bit on all the great nostalgia tech that you might have missed if you weren't in Vegas.
Classic Mega Man 3. I think I might even have some of these passwords memorized. Old school.
And that's it for today's show. Thanks as always for joining. Head on over to Unboxed.tv if you want to see more of our coverage from CES, or head on over to the App Store and look us up under the term Unboxed. In the meantime, I'll see you back here for more news from the world of product reviews and unboxing videos. I'm your host, Jason. Have a great day.